Test your brain power with 50 exciting general knowledge quizzes. Are you ready for the challenge? Let's go!
What is the largest desert in the world? Sahara Desert, Arabian Desert, or Antarctic Desert? Despite its ice, Antarctica is classified as a desert due to its low precipitation. It's the coldest, windiest, and driest continent. What is the most abundant gas in the Earth's atmosphere? Oxygen, nitrogen, or carbon dioxide? Nitrogen makes up about 78% of the Earth's atmosphere. It's essential for plant growth through the nitrogen cycle. Who painted The Starry Night? Claude Monet, Vincent van Gogh, or Pablo Picasso? Painted in 1889, Starry Night depicts the view from the east-facing window of Van Gogh's asylum room at Saint-Rémy-de-Provence. Which country has won the most FIFA World Cup titles? Germany, Brazil, or Argentina? Brazil has won the FIFA World Cup 5 times, more than any other nation. Which war was the deadliest in American history? American Civil War, World War II, or Vietnam War? The American Civil War had the highest number of American casualties, approximately 620,000 soldiers died. Who composed the Four Seasons? Johann Sebastian Bach, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, or Antonio Vivaldi? The Four Seasons is a set of violin concertos by Vivaldi, each representing a season of the year, written in 1723. What does HTTP stand for in website addresses? Answer A, B, or C. HTTP is the foundation of data communication for the World Wide Web, invented by Tim Berners-Lee in 1989. Who directed the movie Inception? Christopher Nolan, Steven Spielberg, or Martin Scorsese? Released in 2010, Inception is known for its complex narrative structure and groundbreaking visual effects. What is the value of pi to 3 decimal places? Answer A, B, or C. Pi is an irrational number representing the ratio of a circle's circumference to its diameter, often approximated as 3.14159. Who wrote the novel Moby Dick? Mark Twain, Herman Melville, or Edgar Allan Poe? Published in 1851, Moby Dick was initially a commercial failure but later gained recognition as a great American novel. What is the largest planet in our solar system? Saturn, Jupiter, or Uranus? Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system with a diameter of 139,820 kilometers and is known for its great red spot. Which organelle is known as the powerhouse of the cell? Nucleus, ribosome, or mitochondrion? Mitochondria generate most of the cell's supply of adenosine triphosphate, ATP, used as a source of chemical energy. What is the tallest building in the world as of 2024? Shanghai Tower, a Burj Al Bait Clock Tower, or Burj Khalifa? The Burj Khalifa in Dubai stands at 828 meters, 2,717 feet. What is the capital city of Australia? Sydney, Canberra, or Melbourne? Canberra was selected as the capital in 1908 as a compromise between Sydney and Melbourne. What is the main ingredient in traditional Italian pesto sauce? Basil, parsley, or cilantro? Pesto is made from basil, garlic, pine nuts, Parmesan cheese, and olive oil, traditionally pounded in a mortar and pestle. Who was the first female Prime Minister of the United Kingdom? Margaret Thatcher, Theresa May, or Angela Merkel? Margaret Thatcher served as Prime Minister from 1979 to 1990 and was known as the Iron Lady for her strong-willed leadership. What is the term for a market structure with a single seller? Monopoly, oligopoly, or duopoly? A monopoly is a market structure where a single firm controls the entire market, often leading to higher prices for consumers. Which language has the most native speakers worldwide? English, Spanish, or Mandarin Chinese? Mandarin Chinese has the most native speakers, with over 1 billion people speaking it as their first language. What is the main ingredient in traditional Japanese miso soup? Soybean paste, fish broth, or seaweed? Miso, a traditional Japanese seasoning, is produced by fermenting soybeans with salt and koji. It is a staple in Japanese cuisine. Who invented the first practical telephone? Alexander Graham Bell, Thomas Edison, or Nikola Tesla? Alexander Graham Bell was awarded the first U.S. patent for the invention of the telephone in 1876. Which hormone regulates blood sugar levels? Insulin, adrenaline, or thyroxine? Insulin, produced by the pancreas, helps cells absorb glucose, reducing blood sugar levels. What does CAD stand for in engineering? Computer-aided design, computer analysis design, or calculated automated design? CAD software is used by engineers, architects, and others to create precision drawings or technical illustrations. What is the most widely used renewable energy source? Solar power, wind power, or hydropower? Hydropower generates electricity using the energy of moving water. It's the largest source of renewable power in the world. Who wrote The Catcher in the Rye? J.D. Salinger, F. Scott Fitzgerald, or Ernest Hemingway? Published in 1951, The Catcher in the Rye is a novel by J.D. Salinger that has become a classic of American literature. What is the oldest university in continuous operation? University of Oxford, Cambridge, or University of Bologna? Founded in 1088, the University of Bologna in Italy is considered the oldest university in continuous operation. Which early human species was known for its use of tools? Homo sapiens, Neanderthals, or Homo habilis? Homo habilis, known as handy man, is one of the earliest members of the genus Homo, known for its use of stone tools. What is the speed of light in a vacuum? Answer A, B, or C? It's A. The speed of light is a fundamental constant of nature, crucial for the theory of relativity in modern physics. What is the chemical symbol for gold? Go, Au, or Ag? The symbol Au comes from the Latin name for gold, aurum. What is the nearest star to Earth after the Sun? Alpha Centauri A, Proxima Centauri, or Sirius? Proxima Centauri is about 4.24 light-years away from Earth. It's part of the Alpha Centauri star system. What is the largest organ in the human body? Liver, brain, or skin? The skin is the largest organ, protecting the body from external damage and regulating temperature. Which ancient civilization built the Machu Picchu? Mayan, Aztec, or Incan? Machu Picchu, built in the 15th century, was an estate for the Incan Emperor Pachacuti. It is located in the Andes Mountains of Peru. What is the title of the first book in J.R.R. Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings? The Hobbit, The Fellowship of the Ring, or The Two Towers? Published in 1954, The Fellowship of the Ring is the first of 3 volumes in the epic fantasy novel The Lord of the Rings. What is the art movement associated with Salvador Dali? Cubism, Surrealism, or Impressionism? Dali was a prominent figure in Surrealism, an artistic movement focused on expressing the unconscious mind. Which composer wrote the Moonlight Sonata? Franz Schubert, Frédéric Chopin, or Ludwig van Beethoven? Composed in 1801, Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata is one of his most famous piano sonatas, known for its ethereal first movement. Which film won the first Academy Award for Best Picture? Sunrise, Wings, or The Jazz Singer? Wings, directed by William A. Wellman, won the first Academy Award for Best Picture in 1929. Who holds the record for the most Olympic gold medals? Carl Lewis, Usain Bolt, or Michael Phelps? Michael Phelps has won 23 Olympic gold medals, making him the most decorated Olympian of all time. What was the first programmable computer? ENIAC, UNIVAC 1, or Z3? The Z3, built by Konrad Zuse in 1941, was the world's first programmable digital computer. Who Who is known as the father of geometry? Pythagoras, Euclid, or Archimedes? Euclid's work Elements is one of the most influential works in the history of mathematics, laying the foundations of geometry. What is the most distant human-made object from Earth? Voyager 1, Voyager 2, or New Horizons? Launched in 1977, Voyager 1 is currently the farthest human-made object from Earth, traveling in interstellar space. Which vitamin is produced when the skin is exposed to sunlight? Vitamin A, vitamin C, or vitamin D? Vitamin D is produced in the skin in response to exposure to ultraviolet (UV) rays from sunlight. It's essential for bone health. Who invented the steam engine? James Watt, Thomas Newcomen, or George Stephenson? James Watt improved the Newcomen steam engine, leading to its widespread use in industry and transportation during the Industrial Revolution. Which river is the longest in the world? Amazon River, Nile River, or Yangtze River? The Nile River, flowing through northeastern Africa, is about 6,650 kilometers, 4,130 miles, long. Who is the Norse god of thunder? Odin, Thor, or Loki? Thor, known for his hammer Mjolnir, is a prominent god in Norse mythology associated with thunder, lightning, and storms. Who was the first president of the United States? Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, or George Washington? George Washington served as the first president of the United States from 1789 to 1797 and is one of the founding fathers. What is the economic term for a decline in general price levels? Inflation, deflation, or stagflation? Deflation is a decrease in the general price level of goods and services, often leading to reduced consumer spending and economic slowdown. What is the most translated book in the world? The Quran, the Bhagavad Gita, or the Bible? The Bible has been translated into over 3,000 languages, making it the most translated book in the world. What is the primary ingredient in the French dish coq au vin? Chicken, beef, or pork? Coq au vin is a classic French dish made with chicken, wine, mushrooms, onions, and garlic. Which planet is known as the Red Planet? Mars, Venus, or Mercury? Mars is often called the Red Planet because of its reddish appearance, which is due to iron oxide, rust, on its surface. What is the rarest blood type? A positive, AB negative, or O positive? AB negative is the rarest blood type, found in less than 1% of the world's population. Who invented the World Wide Web? Bill Gates, Tim Berners-Lee, or Steve Jobs? Tim Berners-Lee invented the World Wide Web in 1989, revolutionizing how information is shared and accessed globally. How many correct answers did you get? Please like, share, and subscribe for more quizzes and to support the channel.